Class of the physiology, and today we will discuss the 13 questions, high-yield questions from the general physiology, and start with the first one. It is about the infusion of the glucose. The 5% glucose is infused. Total amount was infused is a 250 ml. So how much amount of the total glucose was infused? So here 5% means there is a in 100 ml there is a 5 gram. So how much is infused? 250 ml. So how much amount of the glucose is present in the 250 ml of the solutions? So that's come to the 250 into 5 upon 100. So that's come to the 12.5 gram. That's why the answer is a 12.5. The next question is about the osmotic pressure. The osmotic pressure is based on the number of the osmotically active agent. So in case of the dehydration, the number of the osmotically active agent is the highest among all the options. So answer is the D. The question 3 is about the negative feedback mechanism in case of the hyperthermia. So here you need to understand what is a hyperthermia. So when the body temperature is more than 41.5 degrees Celsius, that is called the hyperthermia. Okay. So answer is a B. Fourth question is about the ICF and ECF concentrations of the ions. So here in the ECF there is a sodium and chloride concentration ज़्यादा होगा. At the same time in ICF potassium, protein and phosphate. So the answer is a B. Again, this is the very straightforward questions. Question number 5 is about the energy. So it is the ATP is produced from the mitochondria. Here this is a little bit tricky questions again. So how to solve such type of the questions? So here the 10 millimolar solution is sodium chloride, 5 millimolar potassium chloride and 10 millimolar CaCl2. So you have to calculate the total osmolarity of the given solution. So here 10 millimolar solution of the NaCl, that means 10 for the sodium, 10 for the chloride. At the same time 5 for the potassium, 5 for the chloride. But here in the CaCl2, because the valency of the calcium is a 2, that's why the 2 chloride ions are present. So total number of the osmotically active agent for the CaCl2 is a 3. For example, in the NaCl is only 2, Na plus Cl. Okay. So in case of the CaCl2, there are 3 active osmotically active ions are there. So that's why 10 for the Ca, 10 for the chloride, and again one more 10 for the chloride. So that's come to the 10 plus 10, 20, 5 plus 5, 10, and here 10 plus 10 plus 10 is equal to 13. So 13 plus 20 plus is come to the 60. Okay, so given the osmolarity of the given solution is a 60. Which component does the term sucrose base refer to? It is a ECF. Which of the following match incorrectly? Okay, so the answer is the microtubules and selectins are given. Others are the right options. Microfilaments, actin is right, intermediate filament remain, but आपको choose करना है incorrect. So you have to choose the incorrect pair, and this one is a mitochondria selectins is a incorrect. Gap junction are made up of the protein is called the connexin. The Nash potential is positive for sodium and calcium. Sodium का होगा around plus 60, and the calcium is for the plus 130. Which of the following is a component is not organelles? Golgi complex is organelles, yes. Endoplasmic reticulum, yes. Peroxisomes, yes. But unattached ribosomes, it is not an organelle. So answer is a C. Transfer of the large particles from the ICF to ECF or ECF to ICF by being wrapped in the membrane is called the vesicular transport. There are two types of the vesicular transport, exocytosis and endocytosis. And both are the example of the active transport mechanism because the energy is being used. The last question is about the true and false. Positive feedback mechanism is always harmful, true or false? So positive feedback most of the time it is a harmful, but not always. So this statement is a false. So correct answer is a false. There are few examples in which the positive feedback mechanism is very, very important. For example, one is a childbirth, action potential, digestive enzymes, LS surge, ब्लड क्लोटिंग एटसेट्रा. ओके, तो ये सारे आपको 4-5 एग्जाम्पल आपको याद रखने हैं ऑफ द पॉजिटिव फीडबैक मैकेनिज्म इन विच द पॉजिटिव फीडबैक मैकेनिज्म इज important. So thank you for all about this 13 questions. Thank you for listening. Thank you.